Nice. Thing is, where I live, I watch a lot of YouTube, obviously, and I watch them crossing the Simpson and the outback and fucking, yeah, Australia and New Zealand, Himalayas and all this stuff. And they're doing all these river crossings, and there's all these awesome tracks where you get fucking hundreds of miles, just kilometres in their case, hundreds of kilometres, lanes and puddles and river crossings and fords and fucking epic rides. I live in Kent. I'm not exactly loaded, so I can't really afford to go on one of them trips. I have a mortgage, I have cars, I have a job, I have a family. So this is what I've got. So forgive me if I intentionally ride through a few puddles, or try and imagine it's a bit more fucking epic than it is. I mean, apart from being short, which is a bit of an issue, I could just see me on my KTM 1290 or 1190 or whatever, on the GS 1200, epic crossings, unsupported, everything on your back, dying in the desert type ride. I fucking love it. Never going to happen. So, all about the awesome players, all the stuff out in Canada, fucking epic, right? Don't really have anywhere else to go apart from where I live. So yeah, I know in my videos you get a lot of the same lanes. There's a few that I have mapped years ago that need redoing. I'm glad I put my feet in Tesco shopping bags, I'll tell you. And I'm going to remap them when I get the chance. But it's the same stuff over and over again, really. So different conditions, maybe different people occasionally. I'm going to do a camping trip in the summer on this bike. I love this DT, and yep, they'll tell you it's old 80s suspension, original suspension on this. It has obviously had new fork seals and stuff like that, and fresh oil and all that. The rear shocks, it's the original, everything. I had the classic CDI issue which took a while to get sorted, but thanks to Mellow R1, we did a bit of research, bought a decent CDI, we tried it out on this after I'd tried many fucking shit ones, especially from America, one of which the timing on it was so fucking out, it was, well, 180 degrees. Ran fucking backwards, which 2 strokes will do. Not very helpful though. But they've got the Dev Moto CDI. I'll put a picture up of that in case anybody's interested. Yeah, it's a bit slidey. Runs like a dream, honestly. As for, oh, I just knocked it out again. Lay off the front brake, lay off the brakes completely. Rely on these big chunky fucking tyres you've got to give you grip, and a bit of engine braking. There's not a lot of grip on that chalk stuff there though. I do give you that. And just, where was I? Yeah. Beautiful, runs beautifully. I've not ridden many modern dual sports or dirt bikes, so I haven't really got a lot to compare with, and I'm sure if I jumped on a KTM or WR250 or whatever, I'll be like, oh shit, I need me one of these. But this DT, I love her. She's adequate for my skill. She's light if I drop her. I've never been out. I've been out with Mello, he has his Beta 300, Tony with his YZ250F, a couple other people here and there, and I never once have I gone, oh, I wish I had a bit more power. Never once. Look at that, look. It's the Medway Valley. I live over that way. Strood, I know, Pauling. Strood down there. Paperworks. I've Strood there. Snodland over there. That's the new Peters Village Bridge. You know, it's not the outback of Australia. I don't know what you can see in the camera. It's probably covered in shit. My voice is probably not recording. It's probably fucking off. No. I'm thinking about cheating and going over that motorway bridge because there's a footpath. Apparently this road's closed here, but that makes no difference to me. You don't know how deep these are. Like that. Fuck man, that was deep. Really? plastic bag that I'm wearing from eBay. The X one, I'm not sure what it is, I'll stick a picture in. Definitely keeps rain off. And being 100% artificial plastic bag, it also keeps warming. Lots of breeze, there's no wind. So actually I'm quite comfortable. The only thing I really need is a new pair of boots. At the moment I've got my feet in Tesco's carrier bags. So I knew this one was coming. That's always it. Alright mate.
Come on in.
Not just me then. See? Chapel Lane. Yeah, fuck it. As Mick did bring up on the last Mellow R1, sorry, but for the last comments, fair point, I do have a, well, it's a 1980s bike, isn't it? So, but I do have a waterproof HT cap, and I spray everything down with deer. I hope you saw them. Oh, they came out on camera. Two deer. Where was that? Yeah. I've got a waterproof HT cap and I spray everything down with water repellent before I come out in the wet. I mean, it's cheap maintenance spray from Wilkinson's for water repellent in it. That's the trick. Get the water out of everything. But, and these. Glad I put my feet in plastic bags, I can tell you. Everything else is waterproof. Even my rucksack, so. And I thought to myself, I'm going to wait for good weather just to go out. And we won't lose the fucking winter, won't I? I'm not going out on my road bike. So, yeah, I'm not clouting it for him, just bimbling about. But I am enjoying myself. And I'm not stuck at home watching crap Christmas films or stuffing my face with quavers or something, I don't know. I got this bike. The reason I got this one was to ride it. Alright, part of the reason. Other part of the reason was a nostalgia trip, because I passed my test on one of these back in 19, I'm not telling you when actually, no, it was a long time ago. Put it this way, the one I passed my test on was new. Relatively new. So, when the opportunity came, quite hard to turn down. And I'm glad I didn't. I am very glad I didn't. Yep, I've known a monster rider, I know fucking whack it. Well, that's ride out, good ride out with friends. Met a few new people. got some fresh air. And I think the secret to not getting old before your time, I'm only 52, but is to get out there and do stuff. Just for fun. Battery says it's flat, so I might give him a couple of seconds of it. Ready? Up we go. Look at that.